Welcome to Trending Upward, a podcast that is dedicated to helping you grow deeper in your walk with the Lord. In each episode, we share clear and concise Bible truths that are designed to encourage, challenge, and strengthen you in your walk with the Lord. Whether you're just beginning your Christian journey or have been walking with Christ for years, Trending Upward is here to help you keep moving forward and steadily ascending in your relationship with Christ. Welcome in today. I would like to take just a few moments of your time and just introduce a new series that we are going to be going through on Trending Upward. Our last series, as you are well aware, was the Prayers of God's People, and it was 31 episodes. And the reason for that is because I was going to be turning that into a 31-day devotional, and that devotional is now available in ebook, and it is also available in paperback now on Amazon if you are interested in that. Doing the 31 days, it helped me. It just kind of forced me to build it and to develop it because I needed it for the podcast, for the content for it. So I'm doing a similar series once again. It'll be a 31 episode on absolute surrender, and then I will also turn this into a 31-day devotional as I work through this material and the prayers of God's people. It was there was a good response to that. I've heard from different people and how it's been a help to them, and I trust that this next series that we will be going through will come to the same end for folks. But we're going to be looking at absolute surrender. Surrender is one of the greatest lessons that a believer can ever learn. And it's something that God has to teach us. God has to teach us the importance of surrender, the value of surrender. And you know, it's not simply giving God just a portion of our lives. It's not giving God a particular area only of our lives. It is giving our whole heart, all of our plans in life, all of our desires. We're giving all of our fears, we're giving our future completely into God's hands. You know, many people desire the blessings of God, but true spiritual growth begins when we surrender to the God who gives the blessings. And absolute surrender essentially means, Lord, everything I am and everything I have belongs to you. And throughout Scripture, and we're going to be getting our text, we're going to be getting our thoughts from the Scriptures. And throughout the Scriptures, we find men and women who discovered the power that is found within living a surrendered life. We think about Abraham and how he surrendered his promise, and Hannah surrendered her deepest desires. Moses ultimately ended up surrendering his excuses and following God. Ruth surrendered her future. Paul surrendered everything to follow Christ. And above all, Jesus, our greatest example, showed us surrender when he prayed in the garden. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done, in Luke 22 and verse 42. So as we go through this series on absolute surrender, in many ways it will be an invitation to walk alongside these faithful servants and learn from their examples. Each day is going to encourage us to examine our own hearts and ask, what is God asking me today to place into His hands? You know, surrender is not about losing control. That's what a lot of people are afraid of. Surrender is not necessarily about losing control. It is about trusting in the one who is always in control. When we surrender our lives to God, we discover His peace, we discover His direction, we discover His purpose in ways that we could never find out on our own. So may this series, these 31 days on absolute surrender, draw you closer to the heart of God and lead you into a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ. May your prayer become the prayer of every surrendered believer. Lord, have your way in me and with me. I'm reminded of Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your body as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Thanks for tuning in to Trending Upward. If today's episode encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who could use that same truth. I invite you to keep seeking, keep growing, and keep your eyes fixed on the Lord. So until next time, stay grounded in His Word and keep trending upward.